without apples we cannot have the cider, so for us it's very important. But we care from the beginning about that kind of apples, which came from the weather. The weather makes the difference in apples here.
The way of producing cider in Spain keeps the same. Mostly is handcrafted. We buy or we have the apples from our orchards, and we press the apples in our installations, and then we fermented the juice on our cellars.
We have the sweet cider, dry cider, and then in other countries maybe they are in general sweet, and not in all countries use 100% of apple juice to elaborate the cider. In Spain it's compulsory to use 100% of apple juice. We have two ways of cider in Spain: the natural cider, traditional natural cider that we can find in Asturias, which is unfiltered, and you have to pour it, which is very exotic for foreign people. But then the taste is very difficult for foreign people because they are not used to drink so acid drinks, and this cider is very acid. And then we have our sparkling cider, which is our main business. We add the carbonic to the cider to preserve the cider, so it was a getaway to get the cider out of Asturias, to take the cider to America, where the Spanish immigrant moved to find a new life, and then years later it becomes popular in the rest of Spain.
The cider in Spain is most a traditional product for celebrations. It's well known for all the Spanish people, but more for celebration, comparing with other countries that is more like a day-to-day drink. For the Spanish cider, the consumption around the world is most in the South American countries and the Caribbean, because the Spanish influence on the culture. So they consume a lot of cider also, but the same for celebrations. The evolution of Spanish cider was minimal for decades. Now we are in a process of constant evolution. We're studying a lot of apple varieties, which are a lot in Asturias, but we are understanding better the apples and the different fermentations, and now we can choose which apple is better for each cider.
We produce around 25 million liters a year, and 80% is for Spain. The rest is for export, mainly in America. And then the secondary market is Europe, North Europe, Nordic countries, Germany, England. They are used to drink cider in every moment, and they want to pay for more quality.
Our production is about 6-7 million liters a year. Mostly is for national market, it's 60% national market and 40% is for export. We focus on the supermarket chains because cider is mostly consumed at home.
We develop new products mainly to focus in new markets. In fact, most of our new products we started to sell them in export markets and then in Spain as our non-alcoholic cider that we started to sell in United States, and other ciders like small bottles like beer we started and we developed according to the English market, and now it's a trend here. We add different technologies or different products to make a modern cider, okay? But the base is the same, so for me it's an artisanal product. What changed is that now we have a wide range of ciders. We add fruits, we add flavors, we add carbonic, we add new techniques like the ice cider that we freeze the apples.
Mostly the research and development is focused on the apples. I think wine is like 100 years in advantage from the cider. We try to control the whole process from the orchards to the final apple waste. Nowadays we are having collaborations with different studies for the use of the apple waste. It could be for food for animals, it could be for energy from biomass, or it could be for human consumption.
Now you can find cider in bars, restaurants, or even in Michelin stars restaurants, and that was totally different from 20 years ago.
Hay ciertas cosas que no van con nada como con sidra. En la gastronomía ha puesto ciegamente por ello porque creo en ello, ¿no? Yo soy sidrero, tiene ese punto de bebida fresca, de bebida con una acidez importante, que al final yo siempre digo que en los sitios donde los maridajes, los acompañamientos, cuando tú estás en un lugar determinado, la bebida que se produce en ese sitio con la comida o la idiosincrasia cultural también de los platos siempre funciona, siempre casa, ¿no? Que al final cuando hablamos de maridaje no deja de ser que armonice con la comida, ¿no? Y que haya un complot ahí, ¿no? Entonces yo creo que con la comida asturiana en general, ¿no? Comida un poquito más de guiso, de cuchara, la propia fabada, que por la sidra va fenomenalmente bien, con los quesos, depende con cuáles y qué sidras, también va muy bien, con el marisco, por ejemplo, y los pescados de aquí del norte, y también con las formas de preparación que tenemos nosotros de cocinar, en un apartado así global, la sidra es una bebida que a mí, personalmente, nosotros lo apoyamos y lo tenemos en el restaurante, ¿no? Como un buen socio de la parte líquida de los platos, ¿no? Que a veces no solamente relegado en la cultura más popular, que pueden ser en las sidrerías, sino que yo en la alta cocina o en la cocina un poco más evolutiva le veo un nicho perfectamente, ¿no? Cuando hay puntas de lanza o gente con un criterio o con un prestigio que empieza a abrir huecos, luego eso genera una tendencia, ¿sabes?
It's a product that you can drink in all occasions. It's less alcohol than wine, so it's better for us, and it's fresh, it's gluten-free, so it's another option. They can change to another thing more healthy. It's the moment, because it's the moment in other parts of Europe.
Before we were trying to get a product with bigger added value. Now, with the beer companies entering into the cider world, we need to focus more in product for millennials or young people. Before, cider was not well known in most of the countries, but now is the opportunity for us.